Alright, so today I'm doing a review on Jurassic World. It was good actually. I was surprised by how good it was. Um, Not because I don't have faith in the franchise. I liked the first one. The second one is campy and the third one isn't really great. I didn't know what they were gonna do after the franchise had been dead for so long. It just didn't, logistic wise, I didn't know where it was gonna go or what it was gonna do. But I was pleasantly surprised by this movie. Um, it's the trailers for it have been very misleading. It makes it look like it's Chris Pratt saving everyone from the new dinosaur that they made, but it's not. It's a character-driven story more than anything. Like there's the main characters at the start are these two kids that go to the park. One of them I know is played by the actor who played the little kid in Insidious, I do believe. The other one, I don't know. Like one's like a young kid and the other's like a teenager. And they go to the park. Their aunt is like second in command at the park. So she says to the mother like, "Oh, hey, send them down here for like a vacation." And so they go down to see her. She's really busy getting this new attraction set up, which is a dinosaur that they made using like raptor DNA and DNA from like everything else on the planet. Spoilers, by the way. I'm pretty sure if you've seen my videos by now, you know that there's spoilers in it. 100% full spoilers. So, but like they combine raptor DNA with like clownfish and tree frog and like a bunch of other shit, and basically what this dinosaur looks like is like a T-Rex with like a porcupine's back, and raptor, like human hands mixed with raptor hands. Like it can actually like grab things. They build up this creature like very, very well, and when they actually do show it on screen, it doesn't disappoint. The first time it's shown off screen, one of the people, the guy in charge of the park who's looking at it, he's like, "I didn't think it would be white. It's a very interesting color choice." And like when they actually do introduce it, you just see it come out of the woods and swoop a guy up in its hands and like eat him, like, and it's smart too. Like it's super fucking smart, as the trailer show. Like it fakes escaping, and then when they go in to investigate, it actually escapes. And just aside from that, the other storylines that are shown is Vincent D'Onofrio's character. He like works with InGen and like their security team. I don't remember the other movies very well, so I don't really know the mythos as well. But I think in this new movie, Hammond, someone worked with Hammond and they opened up the park. And InGen is now second in command at the park, like the backup people responsible for it. And basically, he works with InGen. He's like, these raptors that Chris Pratt's working with, like how he can control them. These could be like used for like weapons and military and stuff. And when the Indominus finally breaks out, Vincent D'Onofrio's like, "Oh, this is our chance to like use them to take down this creature. Like this park needs this right now." And he's kind of the villain in it. I wouldn't really say he's basically just an asshole. He's not like a villain. He's just an asshole. Just basically, it shows this at the end too, like sequel baiting a little bit, that he's working with Dr. Wu from the first film to like breed dinosaurs for a third party, somewhere. So what I think it's going to be for a sequel, if they do one, it would be like another island where they're like making these other monstrosity combination dinosaurs. But it's really good. Like, my problem with the original movie was too much of the storyline was focused on the kids, and they were just annoying. In this one, a lot of the time it's like about halfway through the movie, the storyline with the kids is dropped. Like, they're not in danger. They're still in danger halfway through, but like Chris Pratt and the lady scientist who's like their aunt. I don't know her. I can't remember her name, and I don't know the actress. I recognize her from stuff, but I don't know her name. They finally catch up with the kids, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna like go back to the compound and try to escape and stuff." Once that happens, like, it's mainly focused on like Chris Pratt and this other lady, and the kids kind of fall back, but they're still like, they don't disappear. They're still in the movie, and there's like a few good scenes just like the kids talking to one another. This movie has surprisingly good character development for being just a blockbuster popcorn movie, and it has some really interesting themes. Like, the whole reason why the Indominus Rex was created, its whole reason for existing is because people are bored of what they have. And I don't know, I just thought that was a really interesting theme for the movie to tackle. Like a popcorn movie, a theater, like a summer blockbuster, tackling the issue of, like, we have to say wow factor here is enough kind of thing. I thought that was interesting for it to tackle. This movie had a really like interesting cast of like a side character. At times it felt like it was taking like certain archetypes from the previous Jurassic Park movies and just like making people act like those characters. Like, the guy in charge of the park now, I don't know the actor's name, but he basically kind of acts like Jeff Goldblum the first time you meet him, and it's really off-putting, but then he becomes a human and not a caricature. And the other character is this tech guy, and I like his portrayal. Like, he's played by Jake Johnson for like no reason. Like, that's what just surprised me. It's just like Jake Johnson appears in the film out of nowhere, and he doesn't even really play that big of a role to the film. It's like they just had Jake Johnson, and they're like, okay, do funny stuff or just act normal and awkward. This movie surprisingly isn't funny. Like, it's not like laugh out loud funny. The trailers kind of made it look like Chris Pratt would do like some kind of like shtick where he's being like, I'm sly and fun, yeah. But no, he's not. It's just that one scene where he's just talking to the woman there in charge, who she asks him to look at the dinosaur cage to like make sure it's foolproof. And then she asks him to help find the children. But when he's introduced, like when she meets him for the first time in the movie, they've met before, and he just like says like, oh, like what happened there, like, these dinosaurs, they're like natural predators, you have to treat them with respect and all this stuff. That's the only time he does that whole Chris Pratt thing. Every other time he's actually really badass in this movie. Like, it's not that he wasn't badass in Guardians of the Galaxy, but in that he was kind of like sly, but he was a little bit bumbling, but he was competent in it, like he could carry it. In this one, no, he's purely like badass. Like, he knows the dinosaurs, he gives them mutual respect, and like he's like, this Indominus Rex thing you created is just a bad motherfucker. And he's right. This Indominus Rex creature is like the worst dinosaur ever. It kills for sport. It like knowingly opens up other exhibits just to cause like fucking chaos. And it works with the raptors, but then like kills them for no like reason. Well, they were helping Chris Pratt, but I mean, like, it's Really, it's like the worst fucking dinosaur ever. It's so badass though. It's a really good villain, and motherfucker T-Rex comes back at the very end of the movie. She appeared like a brief little cameo where like they fed a goat to her and you didn't even see her appear, but then at the very end there's a three-way fight between the raptors, the Indominus Rex, and the T-Rex. And it's like one of the main reasons to go see the film if you don't like character development and like an interesting thriller. Just fucking go see it for fucking dinosaurs fighting each other for like a good 10 minutes, because that was a really awesome fight. Final thoughts. I would say go see it. If you're worried about the movie, don't be. It's good. It's if you've seen the reviews and you think that's something you'd like to see, go see it, but don't go seeing it expecting Chris Pratt to be at the whole time, because he doesn't really come into the movie until about a half an hour in or so. My only gripes with it would be just kind of one-dimensional characters until later on. Like, I know it has to build a character arc, but the brother, until the dinosaurs actually start attacking, the older brother is just like the biggest douchebag you've ever seen. It's like he's auditioning for like a 90s bully. He's like, Mom and Dad aren't gonna break up. Oh, they might. And if they do, you're gonna get 2 of everything. But I won't be here because I'll be gone. Like, just being like a real fucking dick to the little brother who, I swear to God, he's autistic or something. Like a very high-functioning autistic, because a lot of times he just says like these really weird lines like, it needs more teeth. We need more teeth. Or he'll say something like really smart when talking about the dinosaurs, like this. And then he's really shy and awkward at other times. I don't know, it just felt like he had autism or something. Something like that. Like he is somewhere on the spectrum anyway. Somewhere on the spectrum. But yeah, go see it. It's really good. And Vincent, like, it has a really good cast and like really good action movie for the summer. But if you want to go to it and think, you can. It's a thinking movie, too. So, trailers. Mockingjay, Part 2 trailer, which looked... I don't know, it was a teaser really more than a trailer. It was like a 1-minute teaser, just like images and stuff. I don't know, I've seen them all. I'll see this one. I don't mind the franchise. It's kind of good. The Martian, or something. Matt Damon's in it. He's stuck on another planet and he has to survive. I'm not big on space movies, in all honesty. I frankly fucking hate space movies, but Interstellar kind of made me appreciate them. So, it might be... it's gonna be interesting, at least. Ted 2. Since Jurassic World is PG, which I'm surprised that... fuck, this movie was violent as shit. Like, there's a lot of, like, on-screen death, and it's not like gory, it's not like people get their body parts ripped off. It's implied but not shown, but like they do show blood. They just like, guy gets bitten, cut somewhere else, blood. Like, they do it in a really cool way that still makes it feel like it's hardcore. Like, Vincent D'Onofrio like gets his arm bitten off by a fucking velociraptor at one point. Like, it's fucking badass. But yeah, Ted 2, we got the PG trailer, which, meh. I'm excited for it. I hope it's good, but I've been burned by sequels way too many times to count this year. Hot Tub Time Machine 2, Horrible Bosses 2, just comedies and sequels do not mix. And what was the other one? Check, I wrote them down. It's just those 3. So, yeah, I'd say final thoughts. Go see it. It's a good movie. I might be back next week for Inside Out. Minions, that was the other one we got. I didn't write it down. Minions. meh. I don't know. I would say go see this. It's way better than the trailers we got for... The trailers I got was Spy yesterday, which was good, by the way. I'm not going to bother doing a video on that. For when I went to go see Spy, I got like six to seven trailers, and they were all from like different genres. They didn't know like what to put for this movie. Like one of them was like Mission Impossible, the other one was like Paper Towns, and one was a cartoon, and just, they didn't know what to put. So if you like this video, like it, comment if you want me to watch a movie that's not in theaters and do a review on. Subscribe, please. I could use more subscribers. Because if you subscribe, I know that people are watching this and enjoy it. Find my opinions helpful or something. So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.